JP Morgan's ambitions, do you think, in this area? Is it a huge priority, or are they just sort of willing to kind of take people from, oh, if you built up X amount in your checking account at Chase, we want to just fold you into some other advisory service?
JP Morgan has been a multinational investment bank in the financial service industry for over 2 centuries. The bank has grown and evolved over the years, becoming one of the largest financial institutions in the world. Today, we will have a closer look at the history of JP Morgan and how it was made. The beginning of JP Morgan. JP Morgan started as a small brokerage firm that was founded by John Pierpont Morgan Sr. in 1871. The company was established in the wake of the financial panic of 1869, which highlighted the need for a more stable and trustworthy banking system in the United States. At its inception, JP Morgan primarily focused on providing underwriting services for the issuance of bonds by corporations, governments, and other entities. The company quickly established a reputation for stability and expertise, and it went on to play a major role in financing the growth of American industries such as railroads, steel, and shipping. Over time, JP Morgan expanded its business to include a wide range of financial services, including commercial banking, investment banking, asset management, private banking, and wealth management.
The big banks think about what is safe and what isn't safe. You can look around and see that his lieutenants and former executives run a whole bunch of other banks, and they all were schooled at how to run a bank by Jamie Dimon.
Today, JP Morgan is one of the largest and most influential financial institutions in the world, with operations in multiple countries and a broad range of offerings for its clients. Mergers and acquisitions. JP Morgan continued to grow and expand in the early 1900s, acquiring several other banks and financial institutions along the way. In 1959, JP Morgan merged with Guaranty Trust Company, which marked a significant expansion of JP Morgan's global reach and capabilities. The merger was a strategic move aimed at establishing JP Morgan as a leading international financial institution. Guaranty Trust Company, which was founded in 1864, was a well-established trust company with a strong presence in Europe and South America. The company was specialized in providing a wide range of financial services, including commercial banking, investment banking, and trust services. The company played a major role in financing the growth of American industries such as railroads, steel, and shipping. Today, Guaranty Trust Company is no longer an independent entity, but its legacy lives on as part of JP Morgan Chase & Co. Let's back to the story. By merging with JP Morgan, the company gained access to the JP Morgan's extensive resources and expertise in commercial banking, investment banking, and other financial services. The merger was structured as a stock-for-stock exchange, with Guaranty Trust shareholders receiving JP Morgan stock in exchange for their Guaranty Trust shares. The combination of two companies allowed JP Morgan to expand its international presence and offer a wide range of financial services to its clients. The merger with Trust Company marked a major milestone in JP Morgan's history and helped to lay the foundation for the company's continued growth and success as a global financial institution. The Great Depression.
The entire world was engulfed in the Great Depression. Britain's exports fell lower and lower, and unemployment rose higher still.
The Great Depression of the 1930s had a profound impact on JP Morgan and the global financial system. The Depression was a severe economic downturn that lasted from 1929 to 1939 and affected economies around the world. JP Morgan, like many other financial institutions, was hit hard by the Depression. The company saw a significant decline in its business, as many of its clients were unable to repay their loans. In addition, the widespread bank failures of the period led to a loss of public trust in the banking system, which further impacted JP Morgan's business. Despite these challenges, JP Morgan played a key role in helping to stabilize the financial system during the Depression. The company worked closely with the US government to provide funding for various programs aimed at addressing the economic crisis, including the creation of the Reconstruction Finance Corporation, or RFC, in 1932. The RFC was a government-sponsored corporation that provided loans to financial institutions, railroads, and other businesses to help revive the economy. JP Morgan also worked to rebuild public trust in the financial system by demonstrating its stability and reliability during difficult economic times. The company continued to provide financial services to its clients, and its strong balance sheet and sound management practices helped it weather the economic storm. In the end, JP Morgan emerged from the Great Depression as one of the strongest and most trusted financial institutions in the world. Its experience during the challenging period helped shape the company's business practices and its commitment to stability, which have continued to define JP Morgan's approach to banking till this day. Recent history. We were talking about a very old story. Now let's talk about the recent history. In recent years, JP Morgan has continued to grow and expand, acquiring several other banks and financial institutions along the way. But there are also some notable events in recent history. Like the 1990s and 2000s, JP Morgan expanded its operations into new markets, including Asia and Europe. The company has also increased its focus on investment bankings, asset management, and private banking services. Another great event was the financial crisis of 2008.
In 2008, you had something close to a bubble in home real estate. 50 million people had mortgages roughly at that time out of 75 million homeowners. 2008 at a rate that was like a tsunami.
During the crisis, JP Morgan played a crucial role in stabilizing the financial system. The company acquired several struggling financial institutions, including Bear Stearns and Washington Mutual, and worked to provide liquidity to the market. In recent years, JP Morgan has also invested heavily in technology, with a focus on digital banking and the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning to improve its operation. The company has also made significant investments in blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. Today, JP Morgan is one of the largest and most influential financial institutions in the world, with operations in multiple countries and a broad range of offerings for its clients. The company continues to expand its presence globally, with a focus on serving its clients and supporting economic growth around the world. The future of JP Morgan. One of the key trends that will impact JP Morgan's future is the ongoing digital transformation of the financial industry. The company has already made significant investments in technology and digital banking, and it is expected to continue to focus on these areas in the years to come. JP Morgan recognizes that digital channels are increasingly important to customers, and it is working to make banking more convenient and accessible through online and mobile platforms. Another challenge that JP Morgan would face is increased competition in the financial industry. The rise of fintech companies and other new entrants has created new competition for traditional financial institutions, and JP Morgan will need to adapt to stay ahead of the curve. The company has a strong track record of innovation and is well positioned to continue to evolve and succeed in the face of increased competition. JP Morgan is a global financial institution, and its future will be influenced by broader economic trends around the world. The company will need to be flexible and adapt to the changes in the global economy to continue to grow and succeed. This may include responding to economic disruptions, geopolitical tensions, and other factors that can impact the financial markets. Despite these challenges, JP Morgan has a strong back record of adapting to change and staying ahead of the curve in the financial industry. JP Morgan is a testament to the power of growth and adoption in the financial services industry. From its early time as a small brokerage firm to its current position as one of the largest financial institutions in the world, JP Morgan has shown that it is possible to grow and succeed in the financial world. The bank's history is a story of hard work, determination, and it is a story that will continue to inspire future generations for bankers and investors.